offense will start at the 25.
Yeah.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's tough.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Prescott on first down. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Them shit's backbreakers, man.
The extra point up and good by Auburn.
Yeah, that'll be tight.
It's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
They should give you like 3 of them hoes or something that you practice against them.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
Like a
decision
scrimmage.
to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They should let you do. They should let you do as much as you want preseason. Yeah.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Yeah.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Purdy now to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. They might just go out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title, And you're right. You love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 35-yard line. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Nah, Toxin covered the spread, man.
Pressure there, a host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
His opponent had like 38 or some shit.
It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45.
I don't even remember.
You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over
I want to say it was last season. Could be this season now.
Talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game,
I forgot what Corn said about it, but
they exceeded that number.
yeah.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59.
I think 55. I think 55-13 is because
and that will extend their lead even
55 is like
a
more of a reasonable amount. Like, you know, the cap back in the day was 56. You know what I'm saying? And I think the new cap is like 66 or something.
Defense able to do their job, and here the
Yeah, it's 63. I want to say it's 65 or 66. Yeah, but I just read it the other day. Yeah.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500.
Yeah, because right. You can score 50 and a half. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga score, I done score 49 and a half on a nigga. Like how you know, if a nigga playing this terrible, how I'm not gonna get a field goal or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But to me, they haven't been able to bring.
Yeah, I feel like, man, like you know, really for me it's 35-28. Like, okay, you know, you ain't go too crazy.
This defense for the Cowboys, they were very
70, the 72 or the 55.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
It's only after the post game.
Pulled in at the 24. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
See that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Niner defense.
49.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball is overthrown.
On the return, here's Agnew. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Which I know how it goes with me, man. The dude throwing you pick sixes.
Not only are
You
they
can run that bitch in. If he go, because why you gotta, I know some leagues is different, but why you gotta stop playing because he out here steady trying to score, instead of pass. Some dudes, you know what I'm saying, will be, they'll be out there still throwing touchdowns on you. So, nigga, you throw this pick, and it's daylight, I'm running. You're fucking up my defensive stats.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Basketball,
they become just as
high
critical
school.
to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy.
Where you gonna go?
Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 46 yards. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Jake Moody now for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Hey, some niggas just straight up told me, like, yo,
set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there.
Yeah, it was crazy, though. I just said, fuck it, bro.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series.
I didn't really have it in me to be pulling that shit by myself no more, so obviously,
that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Yeah, I'm live.
Prescott on play action. Able to find the open
My shit ain't been coming up, bro. Something.
Here for Dallas. 42 yards.
I can't even put my shit up
play this year. He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's probably good.
To throw is Prescott. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Option play, here's Pollard. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to
understand. You said you want Niners to win?
It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side.
Shit, I'm not on the photo.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
A 2nd down throw to Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach.
Oh, yeah, he was a wild call.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Yeah, man. It ain't showing up.
Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense?
Oh, yeah, the big ass look.
Last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to
task force.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboys
they gotta eat this.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Yeah.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, that shit tough. That boy out there
not to run with
making shit happen.
A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
I don't know. He ain't told me nothing about it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take care of the football.
Yeah, but he haven't been this last week. He haven't been that much.
I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six.
He was on yesterday,
yeah. On the field. You're not over on the sidelines scrolling for
during the holiday.
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled
they
them
need
up throughout the
for
game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa.
I say that because he, you know, the way he played, man, he goes with, like, you know, he just risking himself.
Rush in that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 86 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Colorado staying in the Pac-12, ain't you? Oh yeah, they are. They are. Columbus the South, yeah.
Prescott. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-down touchdowns.
It's 18 teams.
Cowboys will extend their lead here.
Yeah, but you're right. That is a lot of fucking teams. Yeah.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will make this a 19-point.
And they ain't got no divisions, bro. They just taking the top 2 teams.
So
There's no division.
Remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one
not
away.
in the Big Ten.
They're going to take this up close.
The SEC is going to be that way.
Starting field position.
They got East and West. They got East and West. But they finna go like that. They finna be the same way.
With 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
They'll give me PI. So yeah, they going to SEC.
Call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this one is right
the
through.
ACC?
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard.
The ACC?
Underway on EA Sports. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
What they could have done? They could have changed the name of that shit.
A little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half.
Right.
They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now Purdy. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Purdy.
Yeah, Texas in the Big 12.
It's complete.
They used to be in the SEC.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown.
Nah, Texas was never independent. They used to be in the SEC and they went to the Big 12. Now they're going back to the SEC.
The Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had
When
to
was
have
this?
in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Pollard gets it off the option. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's
Yeah,
got this one
fucking with
across midfield into Cowboy
Play
territory.
2K and shit.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my
This is
estimation,
my take
they've
on
got to
it.
pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A second down throw for Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Play, which I feel like NCAA, they should make that shit where you can just,
Totally shut down by the
like
defense.
2K
They kept going
is.
backwards,
You
hoping
know
to
what I'm
find
saying?
another avenue of
Like,
escape.
had preseason,
It didn't
niggas can
exist.
just hop on and send the invite, and then have the fucking
This
conference play,
offense
bro.
in desperate need of a conversion
Instead
as they
of
come
you
up
having
on
to go by
third
the
down.
schedule. But that's just me.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Like in the league, instead of it being we got to advance week by week, just have it where you load up, and if a nigga on your schedule, you can just play him.
Extra defenders in the
And-
area, and that one
Oh, that's how college was? Yeah. I know 2K is like
On
that.
fourth down, the punt team is
2K
on,
is
this
like
is
that.
sent away. This
Because
is
there's too
taken
many
at the
games to.
15.
Well, I feel like college should be like that, or like have it where you do the preseason, where you know the first 3-4 games, and then you have conference play. Just let niggas just play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Right,
offense.
right, exactly.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 180 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's no gain on the play. A few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Prescott to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is caught, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Pollard diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Aubrey now for the
I didn't realize he probably had 200 yards.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
I know, yeah, you didn't play that back in the day, right?
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The 49er offense set to get this drive
I know Demo played blitz.
We've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
I can tell by his personality he'll like a game like that.
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah.
Now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
NFL blitz, nigga, that shit fun.
From the
I like that blitz to lead. I've been minding them coming out with something else like that. Yeah.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Purdy to throw it on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards.
That line on that go crazy.
On 3rd down, here's Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back.
I've done this for 2 years straight, nigga, every day.
First down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Yeah, we was on there, but Corn was on there like a year after we had fell off. He was still climbing on there.
Perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice.
Yeah.
And one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB. And oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You know, you're talking about Demo.
Big lead late. The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one,
somebody made it for him.
These guys are not giving up anything.
Purdy sets up to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll try to run for it with Vaughn. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
There's people that don't even play the game, but watch people play.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations
where there'd be
extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what?
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Holmes returning from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
They can't bet on their own sport.
Running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Again, a run with Vaughn. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he's got this down to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the